So this is who his fiance is. Her name is Amy. She one of the coolest people that I done met. Um, she real cool. She dope. That's what she looked like right there. And
Can't see
she
it,
actually
but
really decent looking in person and all of that. So they announced that they was engaged on December 20th.
did you put something up?
No, we didn't see it that time.
Oh, y'all got close to the screen. Like
Oh,
I'm
I'm
like,
sorry.
hey,
I
Yeah,
didn't
how
see it on
y'all,
my screen.
y'all
But
both be like this? And I was like,
so that's what she looked like. So this is who she looked like. So her name is Amy Luciani. She real
she got
cool.
she
I
got
actually
fake
shot a
teeth.
couple episodes. I shot a couple episodes of Let's Rant with her. So that was the first season that we did,
She has
and they
porcelain
got
veneers.
engaged this December, which is funny because when we was talking and we was going back and forth, she was just like, yeah, she she wouldn't name the person who she was talking to, who she was in a relationship with, but I could tell that it was somebody that had a lot of visibility, and so she was kind of talking about it and going back and forth. And so we was just having a conversation off to the side. But she cool. She cool people. That's who she is. That's what she looked like. And he engaged to get married, and he announced it uh, right before Christmas. But the problem with that, and the problem with being a visible public figure, right, is that you then have people like your former baby mama that will then come out and want to say, you know, I got a story to tell all of a sudden. So the chick Royce Reed was basically been a pain in his ass for his entire life, it seemed like, has recently started getting on the internet and talking all of this shit about who he is and what he been about and how he met her and all of this stuff. And she used to be a dancer for the Orlando Magic, and a kid is big now and stuff. So this is a general sentiment of what she did before she did like the 10-part series of telling the whole thing of, being a baby mama and all of that.
Hey y'all, it's Royce. And due to a lot of recent occurrences that include lies, fabrications, false accusations, threats, etc., I realized that it's about that time for me to tell my story from the beginning to now. Unfortunately, someone keeps calling my bluff. And when you're an ant fighting an elephant, the only way to eat an elephant is bite by bite. Therefore, I want to let you know that I am a true Cancer zodiac. I told you to leave me alone. I told you not to fuck with me, yet you still do. So, because of that, I am not Michelle Obama. When they take it low, I do not take it high. I take it to hell. And now, you're going to get what you asked for.
So all of a sudden, out of the blue, now she wants to come out and tell her story and go into more detail about why she thought he was toxic, but she still slept with him and had a kid with him and stuff. So, what are y'all initial thoughts of this?
I left when I read that. I left it. It was probably inappropriate. It got 2,300 likes though. I just put player two.
What do you mean?
I just left player two and it got 2,300 likes. I guess they understood what I was saying.
On her stuff?
Yup.
Yeah. So anyway, so now
that's
she
my
wants to
new
come
that's
out.
my new shit. You know what I'm implying, but I can't get in trouble.
Well, he also went on a podcast where he was kind of talking about how she spent all of the child support money on a dance studio, and basically, he kind of fighting back against the allegations, and so this is what he had
Who
to
else
say.
gonna pay me a check to talk about my business?
Let's not do this.
I know. I get what you're saying.
How about we got these kids together? Let's find out a way to make money together. We don't have to be together, but okay, we have a son. Our son, he could act. He got a portion of your spirit and mine, which means he could probably sing, act, dance, play sports, do whatever he want to do, and he's smart. Instead of taking the money and taking away,
let's invest in building this.
Let's build on that. Let's use what he has to make him better. And you know what's going to happen when you do that? It's going to in turn take care of you.
Yep.
It's going to, by us doing this for our child, it's going to make you better.
Or not that. Even if they don't want to do that, set them up for a business. Let's do anything to make sure. Come on, bro.
The money that was given is all right. People don't understand this. When you get child support money, it's tax free. tax free, which means if that says you're getting $12,000 a month, you're really getting $12,000 a month. There's no taxes coming out of there. I get taxed
on the money.
So guess what? When they tax me first, and I give that money that's already taxed to them, tax free. They get everything. So, my son's mom was $13,000 a month from the time my son was born. Let's do the math on that.
I'm gonna do it right now. Why you talking? Hold on.
$13,000 a month.
I'm gonna do it right.
So let's do a lump sum of over $200,000. This is what I did for her when he first was born. You take the money and you go buy a dance studio. That has nothing to do with your child.
That shit can't be right. I saw a number. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That can't be right.
What do you see?
Hold on. It's right.
I stopped paying that child support this year.
Hold on.
How much is that?
Hold on. Listen, this shit is okay. So you was paying 13,000 times 12. That's 156,000 a year. Hold on. Times 17 is two. Hold on. What am I just saying? Something. My shit is saying 2.652 million. That's a great career, my nigga.
So that is Dwight Howard's dilemma. He is now dealing with a disgruntled former ex who his son with her is 17 years old. And now she wants to come out and tell her story. She was getting over $13,000 a month all the way up until now. And now she wants to be disgruntled. What are y'all thoughts on this?
It was, I don't know if it was her, but one of his exes was trying to expose him being with men and stuff like that. And I just think if that's what he wanted to do, that's on him. It ain't your responsibility. It ain't your place to tell that shit though. Like,
It was the men telling too, Salimi. It was the men filing lawsuits against him.
man, never mind. Fuck. These motherfuckers is weird, man. Like, hold on, man. Like, hold on. Wait a minute. What kind of man? So you sassy.
He extra sassy.
Zesty. You sassy, you zesty. And you tell your business? What kind of clout chasing bullshit is this, man? Like, I don't get it, man. That's weird as fuck.
What do you mean? And he tell his business, Slimmy? What does that mean?
I don't think he told.
No.
What do you mean? And he told his business?
If it's a dude that's telling his business and putting his shit out there, that means that man is sassy and he's telling his own business, even though he's telling on Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, he's telling his business. That's still his business too. Like,
I think it's been more than one guy.
Huh?
I think it's been more than one guy.
Oh my God.
Who have came out over the course of some time.
I'm not tripping off of none of that.
I'm shocked he's engaged to a woman.
Well, you know,
but she can accept him for who he is.
That's for optics.
My biggest problem with this whole situation is, why is she coming out now to start to try to ruin his life? He ain't got nothing to do with it. He moved on. He ain't got nothing to do with her on a daily basis. What relevance? He happy. He about to get married. He doing his own thing. He ain't causing no problems with nobody. Why is she trying to come out and ruin his life now that he doing his thing and he done paid you $2.6 million for 17 years? I don't understand that.
Oh, man.
What story came out first? Him talking about child support and then her responding?
The story that came out was that he was engaged on December 20th. Oh. Then she came on TikTok and started doing videos saying that, because I guess now that the son is about to turn 18 and he not in the NBA no more, so it's not like he getting the same checks. Now he's not paying her $13,000 a month anymore. She took the money and she tricked it off. She tried to open up a dance studio. I guess it failed. And now after he got engaged, then she started coming out talking about, I'm about to tell my story about how I had a toxic situationship with him 17 years ago. And so that's my biggest thing is why won't some of these women just move on with their life? Why are they so obsessed with these guys if they don't care about them anymore?
So it's two things.
I don't really care about what Dwight Howard did or whatever, so on and so forth. That's not as important to me as if he's so meaning he's still talking. Y'all do your thing.
Yeah, so it's two things. So the first thing with this is like she's bitter. She got to be bitter, so she trying to ruin him. See, I didn't put two and two together that she was just doing this recently because of the announcement. That's foul as fuck. Also, the second thing is she's trying to leverage the what little bit of time she got left to talk about him while he still got some kind of spotlight and some kind of shine. Because in a little bit,
regular now.
Yeah, you good.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
you
I
real good.
I had to. I was using my my iPad as a
hotspot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she's just trying to utilize the little time that he got left before he ride off in the sunset. He's not gonna be a celebrity anymore. So anything you talk about Dwight Howard in a few years is gonna be irrelevant. So she got to try and maximize what she can, because you obviously nobody gives a fuck about her. So she got to.
But yeah, that's why she's still trying to get the visibility. She's still trying to. Man,
Yeah.
listen, I don't know why they just don't
she
go
got
away.
She got a small window. She got a small window of time where she could still use his name for clout, and people still just be like, "Oh wow, this happened." Nobody's gonna give a fuck about Dwight Howard, and I don't mean that in a negative way. They're just not gonna care about. They're not gonna care about the stories that you have to sell. They're gonna be like, "Hey man, he been out the NBA for like 10 years now." So she got a small amount of time where she can really still talk about it.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is, Slimmy.
Huh?
I don't think that's what it is. I think the money drying up.
Well, yeah, you know that's number one. And she got a failed dance studio. Shit, how you fail at a dance studio? Everybody like to dance.
I think the money drying up, and that's why she tripping.
Yeah,
all day long.
Trying to get paid for some interviews, possibly.
No, ain't no interviews. It's over. Like
And
nobody.
then who cares though? Dwight Howard isn't like. Go ahead.
No, you go. You good?
Oh no, I'm just saying he's not important anymore. You know, he's been playing overseas. He's been getting all these weird scandals. Who cares? And then I heard she said something about him being at Diddy parties, but I'm like, who cares? Who wasn't at a Diddy party at this point?
Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As soon as you start mentioning that, you know it starts.
She's still on Basketball Wives.
You know, I don't no, I don't think so. You know, my thing is for those type of people, I get hit up not by her specifically. I haven't been contacted by her or any of her people. I get hit up by people a lot of times and they be like, "Hey man, listen, I got this thing. I want to expose this person. I got this story. I'm her former baby mama and all of that stuff." I always diss them hoes. I never bring them on my platform. They reach out to every platform that they can get in contact with, and they be trying to you know what I'm saying? I want to do this, I want to do that. I think that the most unattractive thing ever to a woman or for a woman is to be a talker. Is to be a talker. And I think that that's the reason why somebody like a Bernice Burgos is still popping. I think that the fact that she shut the fuck up is the thing that keep her relevant. But women that talk and women that always want to be bitter and come back and say a bunch of wild shit, even if there has been content creators, female content creators that, you know what I'm saying, like I've seen them previously, and it ain't even been no thing like, you know, like they ain't said nothing necessarily about me per se or nothing like that, but it's been female content creators who I've interacted with, and then I've seen them come online and say some wild shit about people and tell, okay, so this is what was going on. I completely cut them off. I never talk to them again. The minute that they start doing that exposing shit, I immediately cut them off. I never ever talk to them again, ever. Because that's
Hell
a
no.
in my opinion, that's a character flaw. And so even
Facts.
though it's not about me, and even though you know what I'm saying, they don't have nothing that they can say about any interaction with me because I'm a straight up type of person. That is a character flaw. I don't fuck with women that talk too much. I don't even want them around me. I don't even want them as my friends. You know what I'm saying? So the minute I start seeing that type of shit, matter of fact, you know what? I got one for you, and this isn't even a person that I've ever interacted with in person. When I seen the B Taylor shit, when she was going back and forth with the Prince Seller chick, red flag, red flag, red flag on the play, bro.
Wait,
Red flag on the play.
Didn't they come from Fight Club?
Nah, they wasn't on Fight Club. She was on Lapeef. At one point. Okay. Yeah, that's a red flag like a motherfucker. I don't fuck with people like that, bro. Even if it's against my ops, even if it's against my enemies, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want you around me. That is a red flag like nothing ever before, bro. I don't like that shit. The only people I like telling is if they telling on like a politician stealing some money or something like that. But on some personal shit,
Yeah, tell on all the motherfucking politicians. Tell on all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm with telling on politicians stealing money and stuff, but on that other stuff, I don't like it. I think that ex-girlfriends need to shut the fuck up.
Man.
I don't like guys that, pillow talk and throw women throw the women that they didn't sleep with under the bus. I don't like that shit, bro.
You remember?
Keep that shit to yourself, bro.